Welcome, I am Emir, and let's look back in hindsight. This time, we fly to another European country. Amazing that we can go around the world during a pandemic without having to leave home. Or I'm just jealous about someone who's been traveling around Europe for the past 2 years. But I digress. We've been to Russia and to Germany. Today we visit Moldova and revisit an early 2000s meme. Or meme? This is a first for me. The first time I'll be talking about Eurodance. And spoilers, it won't be the last. Join me in another one-hit wonder? And also the first English lost in translation. Meet Ozone. Dan Bolan started the band and stayed on. His co-founder left after one album though. That album is in the running for the worst album art after Buffalo or Buffalo. Arsenio Toderash and Radu Serbu joined later. They released number 1 in 2002, which had Despretine, a hit in Romania. A year later, the Numa Numa song. Yeah, that's not the title of that song. We'll get to that later. A year later, the Hit or Not Hit became a hit in Romania, but nowhere else, until a cover rose to the top of the Italian pop charts. Ozone understandably felt betrayed, because usually, this would mean the cover would be better remembered than their original. But instead, the opposite happened. A twist! With a twist! Their success led to a third album, Disco Zone. Give marketing a raise for that pun. Yeah, it's self-titled, but there's a pun. It's a mix of songs from the first 2 albums. The band refined their earlier songs in only 5 years, which is something Lee Mavers of The Last has been doing or trying to do since 1990. References. As long as it gets people to watch my other videos, why not? Fiesta de la Noche is a song in Spanish. No, it's not. It's a song in Romanian. Or is it Moldovan? It's a long story. For some reason, the version uploaded by the record label starts with the band welcoming its fans. This is not recorded live from a concert, so starting with that is odd. No need for a hype man to open the album either. Fiesta de la Noche does the job well already. And why shouldn't it? It's a simple song about a night party. I am glad a translation exists in lyricstranslate.com. And even the hype man-like opening, which was totally unnecessary, was translated. Or yun de ay fi, wherever you are, or wherever you might be, according to Catherine on lyricstranslate.com, is a BHS, breakup hangover song. You know how I feel about BHS. At least there's no bitterness here. No blaming the ex-partner for leaving. No, that would be in the next song, the Cheplong Kiratele. Why do guitars cry? I guess some things are common among cultures. Hey, at least you can dance to this BHS. I like the Spanish guitar-like solo in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's not a Spanish guitar. But what can you do? OPM, Regional Filipino music, take notes. A BHS can be interesting, music-wise, even if the lyrics are, well, cliches. The album ends with a radio version of the Cheplong Kiratele, but I can't tell what's different in the radio version. Let me know in the comment section of the YT page of this video. Credema, believe me, is another BHS. Part of the lyrics say, quote, forgive me, unquote. Oh boy. But instead of putting me in a foul mood, because the singer is at fault here, or at least the character portrayed by the singer, I laughed out loud. Okay, not out loud. More of a chuckle. This apology sounds so insincere that it's funny. Down to the deep romantic voice in the bridge. But hey, still a better apology song than Justin Bieber's. The fifth song is the hit. Maybe a hit. I'll talk about it later. It's about love. So its position in the album after other love songs, or BHS, makes sense. Printrenori, Among the Clouds, another BHS. Ugh. It starts off as a piano ballad, and then pulls a 180 to become a dance tune. How the turntables, I guess. I'd say move on. But at least Ozone sounds they're having fun, being stuck in the past. Speaking of not being able to move on, the band really thought Despretine, About You, from the last album, would become a hit outside Romania this time around. The version in Disco Zone is called Unu in the Mix. That part in the title is not Moldovan, nor is it Romanian. This version sounds like a poor man's Dragostea, and it even plays at the intro of the music video of their hit or not hit. The lyrics also seem to be a rehash or repeat of their iconic song, even though Despretine was written before that. Maybe Ozone was just running out of steam, of things to sing about. But I don't know. Lightning never strikes twice, so this song isn't as well remembered as the main hit. Let's talk about Dragostea now, Love from the Linden Tree. The the iconic intro. Well, those words don't mean anything. But the Numa Numa Ye, Numa Numa Ye, Numa 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 Ye, they translate to You Don't Take Me, or You Don't Want Me. This song is about a guy who miserably fails to get the girl. Why would he succeed though? He's an outlaw. Alo, salu, suntu, un haido. This should be obvious to him. Hello, Captain Obvious. I do wonder why he's running away from the law though. No wonder the girl is having none of this, no matter how much the linden tree reminds him of her eyes. So the plane crashing in the music video is a perfect metaphor for this epic fail. The album ends with the Unu in the dub mix, the version that plays at the end of the music video. Its sentiment doesn't really suit the lyrics. It better fits the English version. What English version? Let me introduce you to Mayahi, written by band founder Dan Bolan, featuring Lucas Prata. Mayahi still makes no sense, so nothing is lost in translation there. What is lost in translation is the rest of the song. The epic fail suitor is gone. Instead, the English version expands on the mere mention of Picasso in the original. The English version is the best version. It's romantic. It's poetic. Give it a listen. Yes, I'm talking about the Numa Numa song. Ozone hit their high with Dragostea. And then, everything came crumbling down. Or more appropriately, everything came to a screeching halt, suddenly stopped. Disco Zone was their last album. You'd think that with the success, they'd be driven to work on more albums together, but nope. They broke up in 2005 and started their own solo careers. But somehow, their last album and their iconic song became huge in Japan. Of course. Although I'll have to verify that. I don't know if that's an album listing or chart history. Oh yeah, Dragostea, not a hit. Hey, don't blame me, I don't make the rules. Apparently memes are not billboard worthy. Well, until TikTok came along. What are your thoughts on Ozone's Disco Zone album? Or on Dragostea? Or maybe you want to reminisce about Numa Numa, the meme or meme. Not something for me to discuss though. Tell me in the comment section of the YT page of this video. Support the show on Patreon if you want a review of Ozone's first 2 albums, or even the ex-member's solo work. It would be a challenge, but hey, if Ozone songs got translated, maybe their solo songs would too. At the very least, there's automated translators. Please like and share this video across social media. Subscribe and ring the bell. Check out other In Hindsight videos, especially the one-hit wonders. They're not doing well. Support the show on PayPal, on Patreon, or on Brave Rewards on Brave Browser. Thank you to my sibling G-G Arts for my avatar. Check out and support her by clicking the links in the description. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.